He's angry about mortgages. It's Angry Mortgage. He's swearing. He's cursing loud. He's old. He's opinionated. And he's been doing this so damn long. This program is about mortgages, and this is mortgage advice, but the advice may not apply to your situation. Contact licensed mortgage professionals for specific recommendations before you make decisions about mortgages. You may not agree with Ron, but if you don't, he thinks you're wrong. Oh, and did we say there is a lot of swearing?
For all of those programs out there where the beautiful long-haired guy on TV is HGTV selling these programs to buy all these properties and whatnot, that ship has sailed. Especially in my market, does it still happen? I think predominantly the calls we're getting are people saying, "I already own a rental,"
or "I bought a rental back,"
or "I bought a new build, purpose-built rental, and I need to close on it." Yeah. What we're not getting calls on are, "Hey, this rental just came up for sale.
Pre-approve me."
Yeah, I want to go get it.
Never got.
Nobody's running for those deals anymore.
That was 30 calls a day in 2021, and it's zero now.
Yeah, and in Guelph, being a student town, it was right up until 2018, 2019, because we started to get into that, like the math, not so much the rate, but the cost of the house.
Sure.
And everybody's looking for that minimum 20% down for the most part. So yeah, those calls now, 2025, January. Happy New Year, by the way.
Yeah, Happy New Year. It is a new year.
It's just non-existent. You're seeing the same?
Yeah, we're seeing that. If you just compare the greatest difference between 2024 and now, beginning of 2025, if you compare it to the very peak in 2021 and the first quarter of 2022, but particularly 2021 was rental crazy town. Like I got to get a HELOC, I got to get a refinance mortgage, I got to buy a rental, got to buy a rental, got to buy a rental. It's gone. It's there is no one ever asking today to get a HELOC to buy a rental, except if they bought the rental in 2020
right,
or 2019.
Right.
And it's a condo, dog crate condo it's going to come to completion.
Right.
Which is the bad news story of the decade right
now.
Like it's just but no one jumps up and says, I wish to begin my property acquisition journey. And I need a strategy to buy 6 rentals, preferably townhouses, and I want to be able to start scheduling that. That person is gone. They do not exist anymore.
Gonzo.
Okay, everybody just says, "Okay, should I look into rentals?" You got to lose money for the first 2 years, right? Like you're not gonna. Oh fuck no, I don't want that unless it's really guaranteed to go up 20% a year. No, it's probably going to go down 9% or something.
And rental
so
and
dead.
let's talk about rents. Rents have been free falling. Yeah,
rents have been dropping steadily, particularly in 905 and even in 416. Also in Vancouver, rents are falling. It's obvious. And with the change in immigration, where immigration was just bananas, and now it's actually going to reverse.
Yep.
There's going to be like 12 comments. No, you're wrong. It's not going to reverse. They're lying. They're going to bring in 1 million more. No, they're not. So that's going to reverse, and that's just bad news story for rents. And also, particularly in 416, that just went out.
Always when I'm here. Always.
Why do you do this?
What the fuck? Hey, we better be getting a check from Samsung.
Yeah, Samsung. It's product placement. Bottom line is this. There is a lot of fucking dog crate condos coming on stream.
Yeah. They don't have a hope in hell.
Don't have a good. There's no people lining up to rent them.
No.
So it's just a point in time when rental is dead. So all bad news for mortgages. Mostly all bad news, except where will rates go? Where are rates going to go? What are your thoughts? Where are rates going to go?
Oh man, I think Tiff, your buddy Tiff, which I haven't seen the doll lately, but
the doll is right behind you.
I know it is. I know it is. I saw it earlier.
It's a Muppet.
I'm waiting for the Muppet to just appear beside me. So January's rate announcement's coming up. I think the markets favor a rate decrease in January. Man, I don't know. Do you think like with the rate drops that the Bank of Canada did in 2024, 1.75%, I believe.
1.75.
Yeah. What do you think we're going to get down to? Do you think they got 2-3 rate movements down this year? Or do you think they're going to wait?
I think we're absolutely going to have a 25 basis point drop, 25 bips drop in January 29th.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a full 2% down.
Mm-hmm.
From the
That'll take us to 3%.
Take us to 3%.
Do you think we're going to get down to 2%? Like, I think it's RBC that predicts 2% or 2.25%.
Well, CIBC predicted like 2%. So what everybody, we're getting a lot of pushback now because U.S. inflation is not just disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there. And we are in Canada, our dollar is down 8% versus the U.S. dollar, which is inflationary because, means lettuce, cauliflower, and everything else that you buy in U.S. dollars, because all of those super cheap clothes from Asia, you pay in U.S. dollars.
They're not priced in a Canadian dollar?
No, they do not. They do not want any part of it.
You mean the whole world prices everything on the USD?
People pretend they don't. Like you have this group of like there was these people like the BRICS.
The
like
BRICS. Brazil, Russia, not BRX India. Scott Packford.
No, not Scott Packford.
No, the Brazil, Russia.
Who is my friend.
And mine. Okay. Yeah.
But no, this is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and something with an S.
Saudi.
I don't know what it is. Anyway.
Slovakia.
There's all this talk about we're going to start pricing in Chinese yuan.
Yeah,
that's the future. Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to care about the dollar anymore. Well, turns out, fuck no. We only want dollars. Okay, you can fuck yourself on all your other brick shit. And no.
Donald Trump burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid man and said, "Fuck no,
no, you're gonna eat my dollar." So the truth is that, stuff we buy from Asia, and it's because we bring stuff in from all over the world, right? Like we make so little here.
We do, yeah.
If you think about it, every towel, when you're drying yourself off,
when you're washing your ass,
when you're
drying your ass,
we didn't have to go there.
Okay, sorry. Well,
fine.
you dropped the sister-in-law thing at the dropping it. Okay, so when you pat your body down after your shower,
all right. So you've had yours now.
Okay.
So when you're drying yourself off, that towel was not made in Canada.
No,
it was not made in the United States.
No,
was not. Okay.
Okay.
You know what's probably made?
Bangalore,
Turkey.
Really?
Or India. Yeah.
If you like the pod, well, don't just sit there. Go to YouTube, Apple, Spotify, and all the other ones and like the pod. And don't forget to subscribe so we can keep being angry at mortgages and swearing about mortgages. Angry Mortgage could use your support.